Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Grey Maniacs gather! The Grey Man is here again with another one of his world famous bloggy blog bloggy blog bloggy blog bloggy blog bloggy blog bloggy blog 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 bloggy blog blog bloggy blog blog blogs. Around my dad's. I said I was going to around my dad's, didn't I? I said so yesterday. But yeah, I'm not sure we're going to actually get up to much, to be honest, because it's raining. My stepmom's got bad knees, so I don't think we want to go out walking too much. I was thinking of going to a couple of different places to do a bit of filming, but I don't think we're going to. It's pissing down with rain outside at the moment. My dad's just nipped to the shops. Yeah, so I don't think we'll be going out. I'll be doing Catman Jack's 50s Hop with my dad. I'll be doing. I might do some filming of some of his CDs actually. I don't know if that'd be of interest to anybody, but yeah, maybe I'll do that. Just for another video. And I've already started videoing his cat. They've got a ginger and white cat called Baby. He's kind of like a bit of a stray, but he comes in for food and that kind of stuff, and occasionally will sleep on the bed. But yeah, he's a bit of a wild lad. That cat. But I've already got a picture, some video of him, so I'll probably make a cat video starring him. The cat videos have definitely got diminishing returns. The first video had about 40 plays, the second video had about 35, and the last one's at about 25. So it's like these blogs really getting less and less views by the minute, to be honest. By the video, they're getting less and less views. Never mind. Yeah, what can you do? You just got to keep on keeping on, or you can just quit. But I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm over halfway towards getting a payout from YouTube now. Over halfway. Woohoo! I'm getting about. I'm not sure. I think there's guidelines about what you're allowed to say about the monetization. Apparently, you can't go into depth about it. I'm not too sure, but you know. I'm getting like 15 cents a video. Some of them are getting 20 cents. Got an amazing 37 cents for that really crappy coffee video that I did. I don't know how that came about. I don't know how that. That's not even had that many views. But yeah, it's interesting. You know, it's getting up to. I'm getting about $1 a day now. About $1 a day. No, because that's just ad revenue. But we've had some super chats that people have given me. It works out to about, for August, it works out about $1 a day. That's not bad. If that kept up all year round at that kind of rate, you know, it would be a nice pocket money, you know, when I get a payout, wouldn't it? Can't argue with that. Every now and again, get a bit of money and then maybe buy some comics with it. Of course, I'd love to be able to make living out of doing my stuff, but it's just, you know, unless something catches on really well, or I mean, I keep trying all different things and hoping that things will grow, and just if I just got thinking interest in the communities that I'm actually active in, like if my vinyl videos got watched by half the vinyl channels that I comment on and sub to, that wouldn't be bad. The comic videos, the amount of people's comic videos that I watch and never get any comments back. So I'm assuming I don't bother watching. But that kind of thing, like that's why I'm just trying to just stick to what I will call my little circle of friends, my mates who support me, and I will always try and support them as much as I can. Talking about that, I'm pretty sure there was a Matilda video that came out I watched and then forgot to leave a comment on, because I was going from my dad's backwards and forwards. I have to go back and just double check if I comment on that video or not. Because sometimes I open a window and I start watching something, and then I'm doing something else, and I forget sometimes to go back to it. I need to double check on that. Anyway, I will do my best to try and check on people's stuff. But there's lots of channels, lots of people. That's all right, you know. People can't watch every video. I think it's just natural to have like little, what's called cliques, because you're not like necessarily ignoring other people. It just happens. People comment on your stuff, you comment back, and you end up having little circles of friends. I think that's just a natural way of these communities to be honest. But anyway, I don't know why I'm even going on there. Let me just talk about the comics that I read lately. Right, so it's some comics that I got in a contest from the comic room. I told you about this one a couple of videos back, but this one, Suicide Squad #1. I got a feeling I might have bought this digitally. You know, it's possible. I can't remember now, but yeah, it was quite interesting. It wasn't a bad little story. As usual, they're going in to try and a satellite had fallen, or some kind of satellite had fallen from, or some kind of UFO from space, and had fallen in Siberia, and the Suicide Squad had been sent in to either destroy it or take the technology from it before the Russians got to it, kind of thing. Yeah, it wasn't a bad read, but it's like, and then I got two Marvel comics, Spider-Geddon 0 and Superior Spider-Man 20, a variant edition. And they were both good reads, man. They were both good reads. It was like, oh man, and you kind of like wouldn't mind knowing what happened next, kind of thing. But it's like, there's no way you can't collect every bloody comic. You can't read every comic. I've heard good things about the Superior Spider-Man, and it was looking quite good. It was quite crazy, with quite a crazy kind of concept with Otto Octavius, Dr. Octopus, somehow taking over the body of Peter Parker. Very, very weird. Very weird. He took down Black Cat quite nastily, because obviously Peter, the real Peter Parker, and Black Cat, not Selena Kyle, Felicia Hardy, had a relationship, didn't they? And they were like, even though she was a bit of a criminal, they did a bit of a Batman, Catwoman, Spider-Man, Black Cat kind of similar relationship kind of thing. But the Superior Spider-Man just took her down, just knocked one of her teeth out, didn't even give her a chance, and then left her tied up. But I think she's going to come back at some point to try and get some revenge against him. But anyway, yeah, both of those are interesting, but it's like, I can't add them to my bloody to-buy list. I just can't. It's just not enough money in this world, not enough space in my house. Certainly not enough money in my pocket. Right, and then I read Shannon the She-Devil #5. Pretty interesting. There's quite some silly stuff in there. Like, she takes her two leopards in a jet to go to the Shield helicarrier or whatever it was, and they go crazy, nearly crash the bloody plane. It was just like, that's just a bit silly. It's a bit silly. The guy who was the pilot was a SHIELD agent. His name was Singh, and he wore a turban, which I thought would meant that it would make him a Sikh. I think Singh is a Sikh name, I'm sure, and they wear turbans. But they said in the story that he was a Hindu. I thought turbans were a Sikh thing rather than a Hindu thing. But maybe some Hindus wear a turban as well. I'm not too sure. But yeah, religion. I don't know if it's not really important, but it's just a little thing that I picked up on. Oh yeah, and it's the first appearance of Necra, who's depicted as dark skinned on the cover, but she's always like an albino. She's inside the book. She's very white, very albino-esque. I think she's a black woman, but she's an albino lady. Yeah, it was interesting. Necra was quite tough, kind of good villainess. I kind of like her. She's much tougher than Shanna. Shanna manages to take her out by using her witch. She gets in behind her and puts her in a chokehold. Basically, even though she's tough, she still needs oxygen. But I think she went down a bit quick, possibly. It's almost as if they kind of like wanted to finish the comic off quickly. It took quite a while before they actually sort of faced off against each other. And when they did, they kind of it's almost as if they had to finish it quickly. And I'm pretty sure this is the last one of the run. I don't think there was any more after this, but they really did not sort of suggest that at all. There was no kind of resolution, no sort of as if, sometimes you get the feeling of a run that's finishing where there'll be some kind of talk about stuff and some kind of looking forward to the future kind of thing. There'll be something in the thing saying, "Oh, Shanna's adventures are over now, but you can find her in Kazar," or something like that. There was nothing like that. It's just simply. I don't know if it actually say it. I think it says end, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Finis. It just says finis. That's it. And literally on the last panel, very last panel, she knocks Necra out. Yeah, the last page. That's it. And then there's no kind of like what's happening now. Yeah, that's it. Just ended. And I think that was the very last one in the run. So. maybe it finished like a bit quickly and they didn't know it was going to finish. I don't really know, but it's quite well. It's not too upsetting because it means I've only got 3 more to get to have this full run now. But it's also quite upsetting because Marvel, and especially comics in this age, tended to have much longer runs, didn't they? But I just think it seems to me that the female characters didn't manage to maintain very good runs in this period. Later on, you got Miss Marvel, who got a fairly decent run. The first Miss Marvel. So Spider-Woman's one wasn't too bad, but the other one I'm thinking of is the Cat. She had about 3 issues, didn't she? I wouldn't mind getting those actually, but yeah, I think Cat only had about 3 issues, or maybe 4. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm going to show you the saga of Johnny West. I think that was it. I hope that was the right name. And then I'm going to go to the future. No, the past. So that's the future, that way, and that's the past, that way, yeah? It's a different rotation of the hands to indicate future and past, okay? Ooh, ooh, that's my interpretive dance. Future, past, future, past. Okay, so it's over to the saga of Johnny West, followed by me from yesterday, showing you some Superman comics.
The saga of Johnny West. Johnny West, wearing his Acme boots, keeps an eye out for kids in trouble. One day after school, "Scram, kid, I'm borrowing your horse." Looks like a job for Johnny West. "Gee, Johnny West, I wish I could stand up to trouble like you do." You can, by standing proud in Acme boots. You bet. Acme's making the great Western boots. Wow, Acme boots! The next day, it's a different story. Wow, how did you scare that big creep off? Thanks, Johnny West. Acme wins again. Acme's making the great Western boots. Yeehaw!
Hey there, this is yesterday. I'm at my dad's today. I probably did an intro for this, but now I've gone back in time and I'm going to show you some of my action comics. The most startling Superman story in 40 years, the miraculous return of Jonathan Kent. My foster father was buried years ago right here next to Ma Kent, so why is there no trace of the grave? Because I'm still alive, son, and standing right behind you. I think I remember this. I think this crossed over from a Superboy, New Adventures of Superboy. Superboy did something to help out some aliens, and they told Pa Kent that they was going to do something for him, like a favour. And I think the favour was that they brought him back to life and sent him to see his son in the future, kind of thing, which was obviously quite confusing for Superman. Pa Kent alive? Superman beaten? His identity revealed? The most unforgettable story of the year. Thunderation! Who could have done that to you, my son? Your son? That means Superman is Clark Kent. Just a relaxing scene, having a cup of tea, Pa Kent and Lois Lane, and suddenly Superman comes flying in. Beaten and dishevelled. Dishevelled's a good word, isn't it? Dishevelled. Yeah, let's share both sides of that one. Who are the 5 people exiled from Earth by the Man of Steel? Superman, why are you doing this to us? For your own good. Extra, in this issue, a complete 28-page bonus Superman story. That's got to be the blinking computer one, the glorified computer advert. You see that quite often. Why does Superman leave his arch foe to face sudden death in Lex Luthor's last stand? Superman, help me! You've sworn to save all life. Except yours, Luthor. Got a froggy throat. So that's talking. I'll never get a job as a narrator if I keep coughing. Not that I would anyway. Missing. This is 512. Superman stealing my bride. No one does that to Lex Luthor and lives. This is quite a good one. I read this one recently. This is one I picked up recently, read recently. I did chat about it before. It was like Lex Luthor. It all turned out to be one of Lex Luthor's own plots that he hypnotised himself to not know. So I think if he took lie detector tests, no one would believe him. So he was making out that he'd gone good, and they believed him, and he was getting married to this woman who turned him right. But it turned out the woman was a clone of a woman who was dying. That he made it so if her DNA touched Superman's DNA anyway, she'd disappear to another phantom zone kind of thing that Superman can never get away from. So when they get married and everyone gives the bride a kiss or whatever, Superman and this woman disappear. And then Lex Luthor gets taken by his own subordinates who then unbrainwash him so he remembers what happened. But Superman comes in, Superman had foiled it, and he's breaking up the robots or whatever, and Lex Luthor's doing nothing to try and escape or anything. And when he finds Lex Luthor is crying because he'd actually fallen in love, and he was in love with this woman, but he made up this plot and brain and mind controlled himself, so he didn't remember that it was all a plot. And it was like he was just in tears because this woman that he'd obviously really loved her, that his own evil effed him up, basically. It was really kind of touching. But then I'm a big sop. If you watched yesterday's video, you could hear me choking up when I was talking about Bruce and Alfred hugging it out after he let him be the witness to their wedding that never went to happen, but never mind. I claim this space island for our people. It will be our new home. This is another one I've read recently as well. Always like backup stories as well. It's always good to have, so this has got a backup story. Airwave teams up with the Atom. It's like, oh yes, nice. Smash the rebels, Superman, starting with their leaders, Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen. I should have read the top bit first. It's real, it's happening today. Vandal Savage rules Earth with Superman's aid. Plus, Action Plus with the Atom. Superman showdown with Vandal Savage, millions of years in the past. Vandal Savage never runs out of diabolical schemes. Now he has an army of dinosaurs. And I've got to say, this is a absolutely bitchin' dinosaur cover. I always say, if you've got dinosaurs on the covers, if you've got someone riding on the back of the dinosaur, extra points. You get massive points for dinosaurs on the covers, but riding on the back of the dinosaur, boo, 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 that's way out there in the blinking cosmos, the kind of points that you get for riding on the back of the dinosaur. And this one, it's actually riding on the back of a pterosaur. Is it not a pteranodon? No, one of them flying ones. Pterodactyl. I think pterodon is possibly another genus of pterodactyl. I can't remember now. But yeah, look at Vandal Savage come flying in on the back of a pterodactyl. And look how many other dinosaurs you've got there. Look at that whole dinosaur scene. You've got blinking herbivores and predators, carnivores, and it's just like, it's absolutely giant reptile-tastic, this cover is. You cannot, oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dinosaurs. Right, three of them are pterodactyls, but you've got 3 ground dinosaurs as well. That is just absolutely splendid. Awesome. I wonder if there's any other covers that have more dinosaurs. This is your challenge. This is the challenge for you people out there. Have you got a dinosaur cover with more than 6 dinosaurs on it? Let's play comic book cover top trumps. The strangest Christmas story ever told. The War for Peace. What is the object Superman holds, and why are 2 planetary races determined to fight to the death for its possession? I might do that, maybe I'm going to do one of my live streams, like comic gories, but like everyone knows what they've got to show. So I might say, oh, show us your best dinosaur cover, show us your best Kiss cover, whatever, and then you can just show it rather than like doing it as a competition, just doing it as a bit of a fun thing. But maybe Boy You Had 7 might have that copyrighted. Or maybe I'll just do like a theme. That's not actually a bad idea actually. So next time I do a stream, so everyone's going to show. So my next stream for my birthday, I will say everyone show your birthday books. It can be books that come out on you when you were born, or it could be books with birthday cakes on it, or someone having a birthday party. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I've decided. That's what I'm going to do for my birthday stream. I must destroy that creature before it devours Earth. There'll be no killing if I have anything to say about it. A cosmic hunter stalks the deadliest game in the universe on the hunting ground called Earth. I've got to take some of these silly little price labels off that I've left on all these years. I really have no need to know that I bought this in the comic shack down the road, a shop that's not been there for years, for 50p. It's probably not even that comic anyway, it's probably just an old bag that had that price on. While Superman tackles far-flung catastrophes, someone plots disaster for him in Metropolis. Attaboy, Superman, stop that menace. No, you can't leave me here alone to face the greatest danger of my life. Go, Superman. Oh, that's could have been another woman's voice. Go, Superman, go. Yeah, my woman's voices aren't too good. They don't sound too authentic, shall we say. But that's because I'm a manly man. I'm a man's man and a woman's man and a man's... No. Superman meets the Vixen. Is she heroine or villainess? A new costume woman joining the fight, but on which side? Mine or theirs? I believe this is the first appearance of the Vixen. That's a nice comic to have. I don't think it's a big key either. And Vixen is a very cool character. She's been around for a long time. I like her old costume as well. I think she looks really cool. She's had a few costumes over the years. Is it just me or women's costumes change a heck of a lot more than men's costumes do? Pretty sure they do. Yeah, the men sort of stick to their costumes pretty much all the time, don't they? Maybe small changes here and there. But women's characters quite often have costume changes. Just not that it's important or anything. Time is running out for the world unless Superman stops the Clockwork Man. Turn off your time tornado for the sake of humanity. Humanity does not count, only my duty. Yeah, I do a good robot voice though, don't I? Do a good robot voice, come on. I might not have the women's voices down pat, but my robot voice is absolutely amazing. Gotta blow my own trumpet because no one else will. Don't panic, Steve. I'll save you from this alien monster. Call it, Superman. Old Six Eyes here is my brother. Okay. You've been masquerading as Clark Kent long enough, Superman. Now it's my turn. I think I was saying, was it today? I said that, or was it yesterday? I was talking about this quite often, Superman and Clark Kent on the same cover, duking it out. Revenge at last for turning me into Neutron the living bomb. I'm going to make you Superman the dead hero. Superman face to face with Neutron the living bomb. At stake, the very existence of Metropolis. And with every tick of the clock, time is running out. Target for destruction, Earth. Everyone knows it but the Man of Steel. Hurry, Superman! Stop that erupting volcano below! What volcano, Lois? All I see is a quiet street scene. This is another example. I think I was yesterday, I might be talking about how they have inventive ways of outfoxing Superman or making things, you know, because he's obviously got super strength, but they've got so many superpowered abilities that, you know, nothing can defeat him. But they throw in curveballs, like not being able to see stuff or stuff, you know, not existing for him. You know, it's little things. They have plenty of inventive ways to make Superman stories interesting. Superman, save me! No way, Brainiac. I can't even save myself. Well, it's probably Brainiac's fault, that's all I can say. Lord Satanis wants control of Superman. So does the sorceress Cyrene. And it's a split decision. Oh yeah, does the Superman get split into two in this one? I can't remember now. It certainly looks that way from the cover. A couple of good villainous... And the good thing, that's another thing, Superman's weakness to magic. It's always a good one to throw in when you want Superman to be challenged. Superman starring in Action Comics. Enter the Omega Men. There you go, that's the last one for today. That'll be enough for today. Yeah, I will, well, Gray from present time will be back tomorrow. I'll be back in 3 days' time. Past Gray will be... No, that's just confusing. Let's not go into that shenanigan nonsense. Cheers for watching, by the way, and I hope you're all having great, amazing days, and yeah, until next time, may all your news be good news.
Who should we sub? Where should we go? Why not check out the N.D.T show? He doesn't show comics, but he shows other stuff. So why not give him a chance? The link is in the corner. Yeah. The N.D.T show. Go. And sub him up now, don't you know? Woo!